It comes down to this. Two teams. More metal than Metallica, more missiles than a Cuban crisis. In one corner, we have the Titan of tanks, the largely uncontested Elevate. Opposing them, there's the defiant defenders, known as Dare Rising. Sun Tzu wrote in The Art of War, "If you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles." They probably didn't have tanks in ancient China, but let's get to know these two rivals better before going into the big day. Dare Rising has had a turbulent season, holding the second place spot for the lion's share of the matches before relinquishing control to Eclipse. They have a win rate of 55%, with odds favoring more towards defending over attacking. Aggressor calls the shots and lives up to his name, instigating attacks and provoking opponents to making costly mistakes.
If you're going to go to the live finals, are you guys ready?
Of course we have been preparing for like a week's, honestly we've been preparing for weeks for this match, and we have a lot of stuff ready, and I guarantee we're going to win. There's no way we can lose.
Top damage dealer is Mr. Man, a recent transplant from Aquatic M60s who has already made his mark and helped his team to victory.
Mr. Man doesn't have a choice but to go for it here soon. They just try to go for it and make him miss. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, he's going to go for it. He fires it, he gets it! And Dare snatched that from the claws of defeat to make it 2-1.
He is the third highest fantasy point pick, and for good reason. Mainstay Dark Ninja has a need for speed and can often be found in a back chat. Meanwhile, Bird, another Dare Rising veteran, is typically pulling his weight in heavier tanks like a 5A. Their favorite site to scrap is Prokhorovka, the top pick with a 60% win rate. With the rough statistic of winning every other match, their chances could be decided on a coin toss. But who doesn't like a good dare? Elevate, meanwhile, stands tall at the head of the class, the undisputed #1 team with 13 victories and only 1 defeat. Their win rate of 81% is untouchable, with a slight edge for attacking over defending. Team Captain Comps is an absolute savage on and off the field, known for being blunt and to the point.
And now, Comps, you over there with the smile on your face, you know, no
That is the biggest smile I've ever seen on Comps' face.
Yeah, he can actually smile.
No, why are you smiling so big, Comps? What makes you so happy?
I mean, he's just going into this already defeated, so I think that's pretty funny.
Vetro is a high damage dealing, well-rounded player who can handle multiple types of tanks. It's the second highest fantasy pick in the league. Teammate Oxmathis can often be found joining the fray with the vigor of a juggernaut, controlling a mouse or similar large tanks. You wouldn't want to cross these guys on Sand River Himmelsdorf, where they often take the advantage. The team holds formation and is known to intimidate, surrounding Lone Sheep with the ferocity of a wolf pack. With such a strong track record, it's no surprise they raised the bar and elevated the competition. Both teams have a strong success rate on Cliff, which has a high chance of being seen during the finals. When they fought this season, Elevate won decisively both times, 5-3 and 5-2. Morale wasn't high going into the first match, and Comps picked up on it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's a good feeling if the psychological warfare plays a part in our matches. I guess that's a good thing that it's on our side.
While Dare Rising was able to match game for game in the beginning, Elevate won the marathon and bested them. Dare Rising didn't fare much better the second time around, and while managing to get to cap, were at the mercy of Elevate's terrifying tendencies.
Look at this setup that they have. They're just moving the tank corpses around. They have some hold down cover.
The outlook doesn't look great for Dare Rising, but there's a glimmer of hope. Elevate suffered their first loss against top tier in the later half of the season. Could this lead to a further fall, or does this mean Elevate will brace themselves to avoid a future slip-up? These two teams represent some of the best in the league, and at the end of the day, it's still anyone's game. The only thing we can guarantee is that sparks will fly when these two teams go head-to-head at our finals, November 18th at the TCL Theater in Hollywood. We'll have a special fantasy league with special rules, which you can enlist for at fantasytanks.com. Be sure to catch all the action on our Twitch page at twitch.tv/WGLNA, or on the YouTube at youtube.com/WGLNA. Strap in, folks, because it's about to get bumpy.